The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Celtics have it. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Hayward. For 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Lakers at the controls right now. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and 1. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Davis off the mark. No good. Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads 4 to Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Lakers ball. James. Time. Into the front court, it's Walker. 10-6, our score. Easy path to the rim.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
LeBron with it up top. 10-all is our score. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Here's LeBron for 2. Cousins to James. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
LBJ. To Davis. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
And the bucket's good for DeMarcus. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Kyle Kuzma. That's how you defend. Walker into the front court. Down by one. Gets it in the left corner to Kemba Walker. It was right there. Kuzma to Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
To Marcus Smart. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Hayward. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
For three, tough shot. He hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Walker with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Hayward to Walker. Baseline drive. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kemba Walker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. It's James controlling the offense. Layup goes down. Well done.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Hayward to Kemba Walker. Lakers come up with it. And finishes strong.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Anthony Davis with the block. James into the front court. Final minute, first half. It's no good. Shots not going down to Danny Green. Davis missed it. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and the halftime presentation.
Time for some new personnel into the game. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Kemba Walker at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. The drive, right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Trying to cash in. That's no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers dominated this matchup from the opening tip. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Los Angeles Lakers have been emphasizing their three-point shooting in this matchup. Given how accurate they were in the first half, I think it's fair to expect more shots from deep in the closing half.
Player of the half.
LeBron James has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
And that
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Shot by Tatum won't go. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Short jumper off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Anthony Davis. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Walker. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's good. And one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Visit our team website for more details.
Lakers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Davis. Not going down here. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down a bundle. Count the bucket for two.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Davis. Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Misses the first. He missed a pair of free throws. Across the timeline comes James. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys down big. Knocked loose. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Kyle Kuzma, going to launch beyond the arc. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nice pass to set things up.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hayward. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game, and this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Everyone gets a free taco.
Get back.
To Davis. James. Oh, that's how it's done.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Anthony Davis with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Anthony Davis tips it. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. James to Caldwell-Pope. Davis. He's got it for 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low-percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Kyle Kuzma misfires. It's no good.
I got him.
Walker. It's Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Another chance to Danny Green from long range. Working hard on the glass. Caldwell-Pope to Danny Green. 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Baby, it's game time. My ball.
Self-check.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
To Caldwell-Pope. James fires the three. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To James. Kyle Kuzma gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Tough make through traffic.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Kyle Kuzma. Not easy.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.